Virgo, let's start with your reading. Let's start looking into the energies around you at the moment and how they're going to evolve in the near future. Okay, this is very interesting. Starting very slow, but ending with a big, beautiful explosion, propelling you to a new beginning. So, first of all, we see the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. And the first message that you're seeing here, Virgo, is that something is coming up for you. This is actually something or someone who has been moving towards you for a long time now. The issue with the Knight of Pentacles is how slow it can be. So slow that most times you don't even know if it's coming to you. It's almost like when you see a plane in the sky and you just see the little dot, you don't know if it's coming towards you or moving away from you. You don't even know if it's moving at all. And this obviously translates into a situation where you might feel as though this person does not even have an interest in you. Perhaps that's where you find yourself right now, feeling some sort of connection, but not seeing it in reality. And that could be a very frustrating place to be, because your intuition, which by the way works very well, it's talking about a fantasy, a scenario that you cannot verify concretely in your reality. In a way, this person perhaps very often feels distracted, unavailable, and you just feel that desire for a change regarding the situation. Something that can finally either work out, either start or end officially so that you can get out of that limbo. Right here, we see that something is confusing you. What are this person's feelings, intentions? But keep in mind that with the Three of Pentacles, you see someone who is consistently moving towards you, who's getting closer to you every single day, even if you cannot see it. This person is not revealing their real intentions. It's almost like every time that you're not looking at them, they take one step closer to you. And then as soon as you look into their direction, they freeze. But with the Three of Pentacles, you usually have a common goal, a common vision. And so what you want out of this connection is exactly what they want. Then why has this been kept hidden? Why is this person playing hard to get? Why isn't everything just under the light of the sun so that you can do something with it? But since I see this energy getting closer to you, I do see that soon something has to come up on the surface. There is some sort of news that this Knight of Pentacles also is bringing to you. And at least so far, it feels like good news. It feels like a good surprise for you, Virgo. Although there is still something a little bit confusing and we'll have to look into it. Now, with the next few cards, we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. This is very important because what we see right here is that this hasn't been easy for you. This situation perhaps has consumed your attention and your focus more than you like to admit. With this Eight of Swords, we can see how you feel towards this situation, towards this person. Some of you might be aware of this energy more than others, but regardless, this is impacting you. Even if it's just on your subconscious, it's still impacting you. Perhaps making you feel powerless in a situation where you don't have enough information. You feel, as we were saying, stuck in that limbo, not knowing if you should move on or if you should wait. At this point, you would rather know that nothing is ever going to happen, so that at least you could try to shift your focus. But you need to hang in there because the answers are definitely coming. As you see, this person has a blindfold on their eyes. And I do believe that that element represents a behavior that belongs to the other person, which is creating this confusion. The inability to see what's going on, it's really bugging you right now. And all you can do when you find yourself in the Eight of Swords energy is controlling how you react to it. Even if it sounds like something small, you'll see how powerful this can actually be in this situation. Take one step back from the Eight of Swords energy to the Seven of Pentacles energy. This is you realizing that this prison you find yourself in is all in your mind, and that maybe it's worth considering just letting go of it, regardless of the potential outcome. Let it go so that it can come back to you. There is just so much that you can do, Virgo. Just so long that you can wait until you realize that you need to shift that focus, even if that means potentially losing an opportunity. You are such a beautiful person. You do not need to wait for someone to speed up their journey to you. You have to provide yourself what makes you happy today, and then the rest will follow. And so with this energy, I see you focusing on work, focusing on your stability, and focusing on the things that are going to make your future better. You have a long-term view in mind, that's for sure, and you do not want to waste any more time. This card is also telling us that soon you're going to see a lot of results, as you see here, and I'm curious to see what that's going to be. But before getting there, we see this Queen of Wands, which is beautiful because regardless of the results, this is the first and most important result of this shift in focus. Why? Because now you are realizing, first of all, how beautiful you are and how wrong it is of you to wait for someone to figure out what they want and to finally make a move. You realize soon that you do have a lot of options. And regardless of what this person is going to do or not to do, you are about to enter a period of passion and romance. I see it right here with the Queen of Wands. You'll see how by being honest to your expectations, you draw close to you the people that are really good for you. And you keep away instead the ones that are just a waste of time. And that is a major realization. During this Queen of Wands energy, you're about to say or do something which will, as we were saying, attract people to you, but also something that will trigger this next set of events, which I do believe might involve this person right here. And so what do we have next? Judgment and the Knight of Swords. Here with Judgment, I definitely see someone who's realizing that they have to make an adjustment, a big adjustment, in fact. They realize that it's time to wake up before it's too late. We see with Judgment small changes having a big impact. And those changes or even actions, I do believe that might be also the ones that you will take by being in this Queen of Wands energy. We see how this person perhaps is going to see something or hear something about you, which all of a sudden it's going to make it very clear for them that they have to do something. This is some sort of spiritual awakening, and someone who now is going to be transparent and honest. This is talking about a potential rebirth, of course, involving this person or perhaps related to the whole situation. There are times where you can truly do something which will change the rest of your life. And this is exactly one of those times for them, but also for you, Virgo. Obviously, right now with the Knight of Swords, you see a drastic change in speed right here. The Knight of Pentacles moves very slow. It's very attentive, very careful about where it goes. Whereas instead, the Knight of Swords is, oh my God, someone who now makes quick decisions, who doesn't care about obstacles. Even when they see them, they don't care. They will run on them. They will run them over. Someone determined to charge in regardless of the consequences. Someone is about to take action, Virgo. And I do believe that it's going to shock you. Not just because of what they're about to do, but mainly because they are doing anything at all at this point. They're actually coming in and being present. You're not expecting this whatsoever. And so how does someone go from a place of hidden energy to a place where instead right now you're going to see everything that is there to see? We'll have to understand what this person just went through, because this is not just about this thing that you're doing which is triggering this upcoming energy. It's also something that they went through themselves outside of this connection, which now is making them behave this way. Right here, we see someone coming in, Virgo, and I want to see how this person is going to show up. Let's see what this person is going to do in the near future, what you should expect from them, and how this situation is bound to evolve both in the near and distant future. This is a complete 180, and you have to prepare for this, because once it comes in, it's going to be like a tornado. It's going to just take you by surprise and change, transform, reshuffle the landscape around you completely. So let's see what you have coming up ahead. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Virgo, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Virgo. Right here, as our bridging energy taking us from the current situation to the future situation, the beautiful Four of Wands. Why is this energy so beautiful, especially in this context? This is an event. This is a reunion, of course, with someone who you already know. But also, this is not just a reunion itself. It's also security. It's a promise, a romantic promise that someone is going to make to you. I do believe that this new chapter is not going to be a waste of time for you. There is something very important that has changed within this person, and we have to see if this is long-term, if this is permanent, or if it's just temporary, because this person clearly has been missing you or also dreaming about you, dreaming about this connection. We see how what's coming ahead could literally revolutionize your life. I was talking about a tornado, and you see all this wind in this card. This is something that it's going to come in with a lot of power, and it could potentially change your trajectory completely. So let's see what you should expect from this person in the near future, and then we will see how it's bound to evolve, how it's going to transform your situation and your environment, both in the near and distant future. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords to begin with. Okay. I was not expecting that. Judgment. Okay. Yes. Oh, I love this. I really do love this for you, Virgo. The first thing that we have seen